And it's all about AI. That's not surprising, right? It's been like that for the last 2.5 years since ChatGPT happened. It's AI, 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 AI. And then when you talk with companies about, well, how are you dealing with all the changes? Like, what are you working on? What are the priorities? And you can clearly see that like everybody's trying to figure out, and everybody feels at the one hand excited about what's possible now and how they want to enable the company to leverage data better. And there's also more budget, and like it's easier to like bring in new tools, right? And to like accelerate projects, because like there's true excitement in every organization. So there's that. But then there's also the challenge of, well, what does it mean for the organization, right? Like in terms of governance and security and privacy, well, we are all accessing much more data now. There are many more employees accessing data because suddenly like text to SQL is like working really well. So there might be like the college grad, like first job out of school, and instead of them working with a data team to do an analysis, they just interact with data directly, right? Like that raises a lot of like difficult questions, because how to manage access for all those people, how to enable the company without overwhelming the governance organization and without becoming a bottleneck is a massive challenge. And there will be agents. I think it's still a little bit unclear about, are agents ultimately automating all our jobs? Like, I don't know, right? Nobody knows, right? I mean, there are people who are super bullish on AGI and all those things, but like, I can't predict the future. But what I know is, I mean, we see that at Immuta, we see that with our customers, there are certain use cases where agents are absolutely real, right? We see it with coding, we see it with customer support or customer service, we see it in other areas. So there are areas where agents create a lot of value. And what that means is agents are here to stay. And what that means is that every employee will use agents to do certain work. Some agents will access maybe some data, like query Snowflake, query Databricks, bring back the data, then maybe combine it with other data, research something on the internet and prepare a report for you, right? And so when you have all those agents also interacting with data, I think that will be then the next challenge that nobody's ready for, because suddenly instead of maybe having like 50,000 employees, you have like 500,000 agents interacting with data. And it's like, it's just completely unmanageable. And I think people are like, they're seeing it, they're worried about it, they know it will happen, but they just don't know yet how to deal with it.